What a beautiful day to be here. I'd like to, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Abbott, who has some great news for us.
So, here are the announcements. I'm pleased to announce that 2 projects here in Rossland are receiving a combined investment from the Federal Treasury of $1.1 million in Government of Canada financing. Now, always bear in mind, that's your money. It is not the government money. The only money that the government has is what they have taken from you, from your taxes, and from corporation taxes. That's the only money that they have. This is a return of $1.1 million to this area. The first investment is for Red Resort Limited Partnership, who will be receiving $670,000 in repayable funding under CAP. With this investment, Red Rock Resort and its partners are upgrading and expanding the existing lodge to a fully accessible year-round conference center. This project will create employment, improve tourism opportunities, and provide a venue for conventions and events in the Rossland community. It's important to note that what we're basically doing in this particular instance, because at the end of the day, there will be revenue produced, there will be more economic activity, so rather than just boom, there, it's done, it is to get it done now, for 2 reasons. Number 1, to create the facility quicker, and number 2, to create the jobs and the economic activity right away. The second investment is $488,220. Now, how they came up with that?
The new administrator.
This is it. For the City of Rossland to provide a new roof for the arena and curling rink complex, a hub for recreational activity in the community. Home to the Rossland Curling Club and a multitude of memories over the last 50 years, I'm pleased to say that today's funding will ensure that the arena can stand up to the test of time. And I have to tell you, with my wife being an avid curler, I know how important this is.
Mr. Abbott, I'd like to call on Don Thompson from Red Resorts to take the forward on. Thank you. This is a very gratifying moment at Red. It's been a interesting year. As many of you know, I started a playoff beard about 11 months ago, and just being able to shave today was worth the event. Mr. Abbott, Mayor Granstrom, and guests, on behalf of the 260 Red Mountain employees, I sincerely thank Western Diversification Canada for their assistance in funding the Red Mountain Lodge and Convention Center project. This federal loan is an important part of our lodge improvement financing. The funding also reflects the federal government's recognition that the preservation of the historic Red Mountain Lodge, improvements to customer experience, the creation of employment, and the value of 4-season tourism opportunities are important to Rossland and the region. These proceeds, along with additional syndicated funding, will be used for our base lodge improvements, which will include a new guest services area, a convention and event center, a new ski, board, and bike rental facility, a ski and stroll-by coffee bar, handicap accessibility, new washrooms, a new sports retail space, and improved administration facilities for our management team. The expanded deck area will be suitable for summer and winter events and racing headquarters. Our pass holder lockers and the best ski bar in Canada, Rafters, will be preserved and improved. This project is consistent with many sustainability objectives. It starts with retaining and improving a ski club building built by Red Pioneers that is the heart of a 113-year-old mountain ski town. It is an efficient design with small footprint, efficient fixtures, dishwashing and recycling area, and landscape to be an all-season facility. Our challenge is complex, and time is of the essence to finalize programming, to relocate staff and equipment, and to construct and commission the building prior to next winter operations. We are fully immersed with our design and construction team, and we are working very hard with the City of Rossland to facilitate a start date immediately after the mountain closes for the season. On a personal note, and in addition to a warm thank you to Minister Abbott, I want to thank those who have worked very hard over the past year to make this happen. To Howard Katkoff for his passionate leadership and belief in Red Mountain and our amazing Place and B. To Mayor Granstrom for his immediate support in the early stages of our funding application. Thank you. To Ian Thomas and Craig Adams, Exciting Futures, for the belief in our team and many hours of financial coordination. To the Western Diversification Canada administrators who navigated our program through the federal administration toward today. To Senator Nancy Green-Rain for her support and advice along the way. And thank you, sir. To Robert Blyer and Jeff Nelson as BMO for propping up the syndicate and the support of other projects at Red Mountain. And finally, to our neighbors, guests, and pass holders who have voiced support and advice as we strive to balance economic challenges and opportunities while maintaining the quality of this very special place known as Red. Thank you all very much.
So what do you make of the announcement?
I think it's really exciting. I think we all recognize that it'll be great to have both the changes at the arena and here at the lodge. And I'm also delighted that the lockers are going to stay and that the Raptors is going to be the same place that we all love.
Great. What do you make of it all? What's your reactions about the announcements?
Well, it's exciting. We've been working on it for quite a while. It's kind of time to bring the lodge back into the kind of now, make it current and improve ski services. So it's good for our guests, it's good for administration, for our management team. Plus it's also we all like that, not just the announcement, but the notion that we can retain the lodge and recycle a building.
Yeah.
It's got some utility.
Big thing I've heard so far is they're glad the lockers aren't going. So.
Oh, everybody, even people that are working consulting for us that are pass holders, that was their first question. The lockers stayed. But you know what? The lockers are an important piece of the, not just the fabric of the mountain, but our transportation model as well. Ultimately, when there's a public transportation system back and forth from town to the mountain, those lockers are key. Right? People can leave their skis at a mountain and then take the bus. They're more apt to do it. More apt to jump on the bus without you're schlepping the kids already, so not having the skis there is big. So that's another thing that we're working on is public transportation with the city and the district and BC Transit to get that bus service in place.
It's a great news for the city of Roslyn, and the being able to do the arena roof and with the low bid that came in means that there will be money left over from the grant that we can do other jobs in the arena to improve it even more. So we've still got to work out the details on what exactly is going to be done, but it's looking good. Very pleased.